I lied to my boyfriend about being the father of my child. Okay, so boom, let's get right into it. So I have a boyfriend who's the love of my life, and I'm literally obsessed with him. I want to be with him forever. We've been together for 2 years, but unfortunately, my boyfriend ended up breaking my trust. You see, my boyfriend cheated on me with my best friend, and I found out that they've been sleeping with each other for the past year. Once I found out, my boyfriend begged and begged and begged for me to stay, and he cut all ties with my friend, telling me he doesn't want to lose me. I was so hurt, but because I loved him so much, I forgave him. But my forgiveness came with a price. I ended up having a one-night stand with his best friend. I wanted revenge, and I was being spiteful and just doing the whole tit-for-tat thing. But little did I know what was to come. Story time on how my girlfriend got me a bunny for my birthday, and I killed it by mistake. I feel terrible. Okay, so boom, let me explain. I love animals. I'm an animal lover. I have 2 dogs, and one thing I've been wanting for the longest is a bunny. I'm literally always looking at pictures of bunnies and videos on YouTube about bunnies. My girlfriend knew this about me, so for my birthday, she surprised me with a bunny and made me so happy. I had a bunny house and food with water ready for my new bunny life. But I guess I wasn't as prepared as I thought. 3 days after getting my new bunny, I let him out his cage to hop around since he was pooping a lot. I also had my dogs out playing and everything was fine. Well, little did I know my heart was really about to be broken because I messed up. This is why you shouldn't marry a professor. Okay, so boom. My husband is a professor at a university and he loves his job. Maybe a little too much. So my husband is 50 and I'm 40, and lately he hasn't been wanting to be intimate with me at all. He's been coming home from work way later than usual, saying that he's tutoring some students. Well, I decided to cook my husband's favorite meal and surprise him for working so hard. I went to the university and opened his classroom door, and I couldn't believe my eyes. His classroom was empty, but I did see his car in a lot, so I went over to see if maybe he was just heading home. Well, when I went back downstairs, I was happy to see his car was still there. The car looked like it was shaking a little bit, but it was dark, so I just wasn't sure what was going on. I walked over to his car, and there it was. I was in complete shock. Story time on how I beat up my grandma. Yes, my grandma, you heard right. Let's get into it. Okay, so boom. I'm a 16-year-old high school student who finds myself at my grandma's house almost every day. My mom's a single mother and works 2 jobs, and instead of leaving me home alone, she always drops me off at my grandma's house. And this has been our routine ever since I was 5 years old. My mom just felt more comfortable leaving me at my grandma's house. But what my mom didn't know is that I'd rather stay home alone rather than going to my grandma's house. My grandma has been beating me up ever since I was 5 years old. She didn't beat me up for any valid reasons. She would just be mad at me for the smallest things. Like one time I broke her glass chandelier while I was playing with my ball and she hit me. Another time I broke her 50-inch TV by accident and again she hit me. Y'all wouldn't believe this third reason why she beat me up. Like for part 2.